I've lived in St. Louis and then New York City for quite a while. I lived in Prague in the Czech Republic for about a year. I lived in Phoenix, and now I live in Richmond, Virginia. And I would never have moved here if it wasn't for my fiance. He's a tobacco man and works at Philip Morris.
When things were operating, you could smell tobacco in this area. It's real sweet. It smelled pretty good, but of course it's bad for you. Don't smoke. Where tobacco was real important in the industry and with the economy, it still is.
And this is one of the neighborhoods where a lot of the younger people settle. It's a very walkable neighborhood. There's lots of bars and cafes that you can walk to. We're headed up to one of the main shopping districts of the area. It's called Carytown, and it's probably a good 20 blocks long, and it's just one street. And they have, I think it was over 200 little merchants, boutique shops. This is the Bird Theater.
Welcome to the Bird Theater. It's a Richmond landmark and just one of the wonderful sights that we have in Richmond. It was built in 1928 at the cost of $980,000, and the tickets are $1.99. We have large audiences, and we show midnight movies every Saturday night, which has quite a good attendance. We have a Wurlitzer theater organ that's in continuous use and has been since 1928. So we have organ concerts every Saturday night before and after the first movie. Coming to the movie is an experience as opposed to just going to a movie.
And I thought I'd bring in the bike shop, Velocity Motors. That's where I bought this used Ducati.
This bike up here is a 1928 BMW R57. Pretty rare and just in mint condition. It was the actual bike the real Lawrence of Arabia was riding when he was killed. They stopped making them way back then, but we had a custom builder kind of build one called a Bruff Superior. And if anybody watches the American Chopper shows, they built a Bruff Superior replica for Jay Leno. They called us and tried to buy the gas tank and fenders and parts off of this bike so they could build their bike. We're probably more like a barber shop. People can come in here and just hang out.
It's a good place to own a home and be a little bit more laid back as you grow up a little bit. But there's still a lot of fun stuff to do. But I really like it. I never thought I'd like the South so much, but I do like it. So, and that's it.
Pizza at Bottoms Up is the best in the neighborhood. Enjoying a Chesapeake pizza with crab meat. Thank you very much for coming to Richmond, and hope you'll come back sometime soon.